Stay there. The benefits are obvious. Keep your head still, straight cue, and
Bramble.
give yourself a much better chance of potting the long red.
It wasn't easy, that. It was the correct shot to play. The confidence was there, but tough when you're on the cushion.
One. Six.
What's the angle like? Absolutely perfect.
7. $14. 50.
Not a good chance just yet. The bunch are awkward to go into from the black because of the way they are, those 4 reds. You could quite easily stick in the back of the
22.
bunch. Needs a bit of sorting out here.
23.
Looking at the possibility of the pink here, because he's straight on the black. If he's straight on the pink, he's got very little to do to get on his next red, the one just to the right of it. And the pink may have to go onto the brown spot if it's occupied. That's the only spot available.
29.
I was going to say this pack was, as you say, Dennis, difficult to split from the black, but off the blue it'd be perfect, but he's just overscrewed that slightly. It's a natural angle, I think, to come around the back of this red that's on the right hand cushion. So follow through, 2 cushions with the white ball. Has he hit it hard enough? May have it past the yellow.
35.
Might just be enough room to do that, Stephen. Good recovery. They're not easy to judge when you're that close to the object ball there. Might have to play for the black, as Stephen said. Much easier to go into them off the blue, but
44.
This is the key shot coming up. As long as he gets enough top spin and he doesn't stick in the bunch. Not sure if the 1 red is available to the right, but if it is, now he's gone into them, and look at the arc on the cue ball, and he's missed them completely. It's amazing where that white is finished up, nearly in the corner pocket from that angle. That's
51.
just purely with this top spin inside. Watch the white. Like a banana shot, like a trick shot then.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 51.
Not the best. He needs the yellow to come to his rescue, and it hasn't. Ding can get through to the potting angle. If he plays this with a lot of screw, he can stop the white somewhere near where the red is. Similar to the potty previously, when Stephen was saying keep your head still, push the cue through in a straight line. That's the key to knocking that type of shot in. Oh, what a killer blow this would be for Ronnie. 50 points in front.
Nine.
Just missed the cannon into the reds. Otherwise, the frame would have been his. He only needed a split here. And amazing how that arced around the reds.
Yeah, if he'd struck the white just slightly lower, that wouldn't have happened. But careless shot.
Hang on, I don't think this red goes up past the brown. He's completely out of
16.
position. No wonder he scratched his head there. That's probably the worst shot that Ding has played so far. And it's a thin cut if he takes it into the middle. But because he's, well, does it pass the brown? Maybe there's just enough room. Well, half a pocket there. No, I didn't fancy that. Played as a shot
16.
to nothing. The only red he could leave is the one he took on. One of the toughest shots in the game to play, Stephen. He played with a lot of screw and didn't let the white go very far and didn't let the red run back up the table.
There's very few players can hit that shot as soft as that and still get the required effect from the cue ball. Tremendous timing and cue action.
Bit of a free shot this. You can take the pot on. It'll be an automatic safety shot, but he'd like to see the red disappear.
One.
Well, that was just a stunning pot under the circumstances and what's just gone past in the last hour.
Three.
I think Ronnie will have, if he wins this match, he'll have plenty of negatives to say about his game today, but I don't think I've ever seen him pot as many long balls as this, Dennis.
Yeah, it's been his Achilles heel for the last couple of seasons. Ronnie would be the first to tell you that his long potting hasn't been up to scratch, but
11.
As you said, Stephen, today it's been superb. 87% long pot success rate.
12.
Well, just showing what he is made of as well. Great character.
19.
Looked like he was going to lead 5-1. Seen his 4-1 lead disappear with Ding taking 3 in a row. But pressure firmly back on Ding's shoulders now. Doesn't really matter about the black. Ding will stay in his seat.
20 in the frame.
I'm sure, yes. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, a frame he badly needed after losing 3 in a row. He now leads 4-3 and just needs one more frame for a place in the second round.
24 it is, and just one more required, and it really seems to have jolted Ronnie into action. Ding's comeback there. Interesting about the long potting percentage, and Ronnie's stats for once, particularly when compared to the last couple of years, very good.
Yes, I mean, we've heard Ronnie say he doesn't fancy that he's that good a long potter. To some degree, the stats are luck. There is an element of, you know, you hit the ball well, sometimes it doesn't go in, sometimes it does, and sometimes you have games where you absolutely do nail it. I'm not saying totally luck, but, you know, the stats between 90 and 70 and 60 can be in the lap of the gods as to what type of shots you get. But Ronnie looks his cueing is excellent, and I know full well he's never happy with it, but that type of cueing is potentially a standard that can win a tournament.
Yeah, exactly. It is also fascinating to think that the top break in this match so far is only 76, but it's been no less watchable for that.
No, occasionally we can watch matches where there's century after century. It's great. But tell you what, can't beat a few little misses here and there.
Yeah, a bit of tension, bit of drama. That's what you want on a Sunday afternoon. Back we go.
Yes, Hazel, you can't beat a bit of drama, and we have it on the opening day here at the Masters at Alexandra Palace, and plenty of drama coming up with the darts after this. All the best to Tony O'Shea, who is a great character, and wouldn't he love to win a world title? Willie Thorne himself did a thing with him and Bobby George a couple of years ago for sport relief. We went out dressed up as rockers and danced about to Aerosmith and RMDC Hammer, I think it was, and had a great time, made fools of ourselves, but we raised quite a few quid. Walk This Way it was called. Well, he can't give himself a better chance. Ding now knows that he might be sitting there for a while because the reds are nicely placed. The black is not tied up. It's available into one corner pocket.
Full.
This is not a bad chance for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, Ronnie's always been fantastic at closing a match out when he gets one sniff of it, as all the top winners in the game are. He just seemed to put that little extra ounce of concentration in every shot.
Ten. $11.
There's no problem with the red next to the black. It goes into the right corner. He might even elect to play for it this time. And that would clear the black into both corner pockets.
16.
Got such a quick brain, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
$17.
Those are the shots that are the key to break building. Delicate little screw and stun shots, and
24.
he's a past master at that type of shot.
$25. Yep. 32.
One of the greatest break builders the game's ever seen. 660 century breaks. And the only person that's in front of him is the one that's sitting next to me here, Stephen Hendry, who's made, he probably won't remember, but I think you're just over 700, Stephen. I bet you wouldn't even know the answer to that. How many centuries have you made in your career?
I think it's around about 760, 770, something like that.
Thank you.
Now this is a key shot coming up for Ronnie O'Sullivan here.
33.
If the cannon works out. got to